Hello, today we're going to go over major gift prospects, finding new major gift donors, and how to grant write using our tool. So the prospect generator is the section where we look up organizations and donors. So basically the concept is, I wonder who's giving to them. Your like-minded donors can be found in this section. You can look up donors through categories, and you can look up organizations through I'm from Maryland, so House of Ruth, for example, in the state of Maryland. So you can name a organization as well. So we'll click here. What we're seeing are House of Ruth annual reports. These are the number of donors, 1,409, 1,802. These are the actual numerical accounts of the donors, and here are the sums of money associated in that annual report as a total. So we'll click here, and we'll be able to find, if you were, for example, a similar type of organization, a humanitarian cause, then you would want to know, what kind of organizations or individuals make large gifts to similar organizations of ours that aren't too far away. Now, obviously, some organizations give nationally and some give locally. So as I kind of just scroll through here, I can see all these different names. Now, all these names represent foundations, they represent trusts, they represent individuals as well, right? I can look up the gift amounts. And if I want to see something, for example, the Smurfit Stone Container Corporation, I don't know who they are, so I'm going to click here. And now I'm on 150 million records of philanthropy. So Donor Search has collected over the last 10 years 150 million records of philanthropy found on annual reports. So we have hundreds of thousands of annual reports. So what we're basically screening against is the largest library of political and charitable donations that's basically on the universe right now. So the Smurfit Stone Container Corporation may be in Missouri. We see a lot of gifts in Missouri, and we see the amounts of monies that they are making. And here are the recipients. Art Museum. And these are sortable. As you can see, just by clicking. And of course you can click some, you could write anything here. I'm going to put a S-A-R. Okay, there's no S-A-Rs. There's an S-A, so St. Louis Sioux. So whatever you spell, the text is going to pick it up and sort it by that. So let's kind of keep going back here. We can also, here's the Bank of America. So I saw a few names as I kind of scrolled down there that were, you could also search by namesake as well. So now we're going into an individual's donations that we found on 150 million records of philanthropy. So we're finding that, from high to low, that this is a major donor, Kenneth I. Chenault, and Catherine, obviously that's his wife. And we see a lot of New York and New York and New York and New York and New York. So I imagine this gentleman is from New York. So let's take a look and see if we can find this individual. Let's see if we can look him up. Let's try to get in contact with him. Since his footprint was in New York, let's see if we can find this particular donor. Let's just go here. And it usually takes about 4 or 5 seconds for our machine to scan hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of records. Actually, we're talking in the millions here, to be honest with you. We looked demographic information up. We looked up charitable, political foundations. We looked for IRS information. We looked if this person is on foundation. We looked up business affiliates. So actually, we in that process of about 6 or 7 seconds there, we literally screened about 600 million records. So now we are on this individual's profile. Each one of these colors in this pie chart represents the category of philanthropy that this person is doing. Almost like a perfectly balanced human being here. You very rarely see that. So in real time, you can ask this person for 100,000. In a capital campaign, you could ask them for $1 million and up over like a 5-year gift. They've got 2 properties. Total charitable giving is in the millions. Political is in 500,000. We've got a phone number. We've got an email for this individual. And we've got a bunch of annual reports. 100,000 and up. So locally we were able to find a nice donor, and we were able to, in a sense, step that up and find out, is this person likely to be a major donor. So if we were a humane organization, which the original one was, human services, it's like a deep red. Okay, so we found out that basically 9.1% of his charitable donations fall under humane services, his larger being politics and Democrats, so about 20-ish% here. Healthcare takes a decent role. So let's see what we can find out about this gentleman. Obviously, here are the federal political gifts. And there's the wife. She's an attorney. Self-employed. There's the address of her work. Okay, great. Makes sense. Lots of great gifts. So they probably have an American Express company. I was just about to say they probably have some sort of other vehicle that they make their gifts through. Not only are they making them through themselves, but some sort of foundation or work. Let's see if we can find any other gifts as well, or other types of foundations that they're found on, which we are. We're looking now at the foundations. These are traditional nonprofits that they sit on with the boards. Excellent. And now we're looking for business affiliations as well. Excellent, excellent. American Express travel-related services. He's the president and director there. President of the Rosenblatt International Incorporated. Excellent, excellent. American Express Company, withdrawn. Was the president there, but that's withdrawn. Some things that are more active. Total Look Incorporated. So some things are active, some things are not. And then we now know, because he sits on all those boards of directors, we now have every board member that he sits with. So this is an excellent opportunity. This one person has shown us hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that we can grant right to Foundations we can grant right to. Organizations we can grant right to. And we literally have a contact with him as well, phone number and email, in real time. So that's how the tool works in real time. You can look up, like we said, foundations. That's the prospect generator. If you were healthcare, you would go back and say, well, I'm healthcare, mental health for crisis intervention, Maryland, for example, Mental Health Association of Frederick County. So if you were a nonprofit that worked in mental health and you were in Maryland, now we're on that particular annual report, of the Mental Health Association of Frederick County. And here is a foundation who gave to mental health. Let's find out other donations that they've made and to whom and for how much. So there's the one we just saw. That was the biggest gift, the largest gift. So this foundation likes to give to medical, it's all healthcare interests, right? Arts and cultures. And then it goes into humanitarian and crime, disease. Actually, this is a pretty level, very well balanced foundation, I must say. They were pretty much equally giving across the board. And their highest donation is here, Doctors Without Borders. Very good. And 2009, that gift was made. 2014, we have Doctors Without Borders again. Excellent. So, long story short, you can type names in, you can look up foundations, you can look up organizations, you can search by zip code, and you can basically find new donors that are in your neck of the woods, or national donors, or national corporations that are sponsoring like-minded foundations and organizations like yours. And now that may have been unknown to you, but now they are known to you. So thanks for checking this out. If you'd like a demonstration of the tool, basically we're talking about the $1,200 annual subscription, as inexpensive as $90 a month. Give us an email, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to look you up. Thank you for checking out the NPO Authority.